Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Friday, June 1st, 2012. There's a lot to cover, a lot to get into, so let's start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You'll see the futures are trading sharply lower, down 15 points at the moment. This is a pretty big decline in the futures market, and once again, stronger dollar, weaker market, problems out of Europe persist and continue to occur on a daily basis. Right now, all the data out of Europe is pretty negative overall. There's also some other data that's coming out of China last night that is also showing a weak market. So traders really need to be on guard against that. Any of the Chinese ADRs could be under some pressure today. Watch the casino stocks as well. They could be under pressure also with weak data out of China. But the good part about the stronger dollar is that you have cheaper oil, and that is always a positive at some point. Right now it's not being viewed as a positive, but it really is when you have cheaper energy prices out there. But all of the European data is pretty ugly. Bond yields are soaring in Italy, they're soaring in Spain, and that's really all you need to know. Watch the U.S. dollar index very closely this morning. The dollar is trading higher by 27 cents. You know, 27 cents in the U.S. dollar index is a lot of meat and potatoes, and that will move markets to the negative side as markets deflate and trade lower. Gold this morning is trading sharply lower. It looks like we have spot gold, I believe, trading down 13 points to 15.52 per ounce. That's a pretty good decline. If you take a look at the GLD this morning, you'll see the GLD trading around 150.61. Yesterday closed at 151.60. So GLD is down about $1 in the pre-market here. And then you also see that spot gold is down as well. Oil, as I said earlier, is trading lower. Oil is down $2.47 at the moment to 84.06 per barrel on light sweet crude. Take a look at the USO, down nearly $1 today. USO is at 31.70. It's all about the dollar. If the dollar gets a bid, oil's going down, 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 and so is gold usually. And we just have to watch how this market trades out. We do have the highly anticipated non-farm payroll report in about 2 minutes. That will be released at 8:30. So we'll see how the markets react at that time. But right now, the market is down sharply, trading lower by 17 points. Maybe a surprising job payroll report will lift things up, but it's a long shot here. This market is looking pretty dire this morning. A couple of stocks that I've seen out there that are gapping. One is Wynn Resorts. Ultimately, Wynn Resorts is down on that China news with Macau. Watch the other casino names such as MGM and also Las Vegas Sands could come under pressure, as Wynn Resorts is pretty weak today. Wynn is actually the leader of that group. I'm looking at support maybe around $92, $93. There's not a lot to do in Wynn before there. Wynn takes out this low pivot from the 21st of May, which was around $98. This should go down to around $93. That's what I have penciled in, at least at the moment. And then ultimately even lower. You can't rule out $88 and then $85 for Wynn Resorts. So definitely on the weaker side today. That negative news out of Macau last night and out of China is not a positive for any of the casino stocks. You can watch stocks like MGM. They will fall in sympathy, and also Las Vegas Sands also will fall in sympathy. And you can see here all of these are trading lower. So once again, watch all the casino names to be weak, at least at the start of the day, due to the Chinese markets right now. Watch all the Chinese ADRs. They could be weak as well. Stocks like Baidu, Sina, and the such. Any weak news out of China, you got to be careful. China, believe it or not, the Shanghai was actually flat last night. A lot of stimulus talk going on there, but the Chinese ADRs will come under pressure. Let's take a look at Priceline. I did see this one was also down today. Priceline is down to 617.50. That's not a huge deal. The stock has a lot of support around 593 if it does get there, and then you're going to look for a little bit more support around 567 and then ultimately 550. So right down those levels. But if this is a weak market today, and today it doesn't get any weaker than it is, markets are plunging right now. Job number is out. Be careful on the long side here. Job number just released. Markets are plunging. Futures are down 27 points. This market is just getting annihilated to the downside. Dow futures are down over 200 right now. So again, be very, very careful in this market. Dollar is spiking. Non-farm payroll report is out. I'm not even sure what the number is, but all I'll tell you is that Nasdaq is down 50 to start the day, and the ES is down 27 points already. So this is a very, very ugly day, very ugly session already in the markets, and be very, very careful. You do not want to get in front of this market right now, at least not yet. I don't see any real reversal in place here. Let this market fall as it may. Right now we're down 28 points on the futures, so be very, very careful. Anything that is weak, leave it alone today. Don't look to play those gaps as normal. You're just really dealing with an overall weak market, so you have to be careful here. There will be some support on the on the market, probably on the futures down around the 1269 level, right around there. There will be some support if it does get down there. So, but that's still a long way to go. But watch for a little bit of support around the 1269 level. Either way, be very, very careful in this market. You don't want to get in front of a market that is falling this sharply. This is just a nasty, nasty sell-off. So be very, very careful. But around the 1269 level, there will be some support for those of you that are risky. Just put in a tight stop, and maybe we'll see if there's a bounce there. But this is a very, very ugly sell-off. Futures now down 28 points on the session. So you got to be really, really careful here. And this is how you want to play this market. So once again, job report released. It looks like I believe the payroll number. I mean, it's a disaster, whatever it is. I'm not even sure what it is. I think it's 143,000 or something like that. But either way, markets are just getting annihilated this morning. So be very, very careful. You're hitting a little bit of support here at 1280. But either way, it's just an ugly, ugly decline. Anything that is weak will be weaker. So please don't step in front of it. It's a falling knife. Here's Wynn Resorts, which is now coming right back onto the 100 level. And ultimately, that could trade down as low as $93 today. You don't want to rule that out. Pretty nasty fall. Futures are getting a little bit of a bounce back. But either way, any way you cut it, slice it or dice it, it's an ugly, ugly decline today. And we'll see how this market plays out. What can lift the markets today a little bit is some rumors of QE3 or something like that. But honestly, I don't know how much more people are going to keep expecting this QE to lift markets every single time. So we'll have to just be a little bit on the guarded side today. It is a Friday. Who wants to hold into the weekend with all this European news and weak China data that's being released? So you have to be a little bit on guard today. With that said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, great weekend, and we'll do it again on Monday morning. Take care, everyone.